I just realized I have toothpaste on this shirt. Shit. Hey everybody, I'm Catherine and I am here today with my top summer beach read books. So when I was compiling this list, I pretty much had two things I was looking for in books. It had to take place in the summer or it had to take place at the beach. Bonus points that they did both, and that's why they made the list. So I took it very, very literally. Since we're really getting into the swing of things, finally, with summer and temperatures are rising, a lot of us are going to be going to the beach with a good book. So I figured, sometimes people need the recommendations. So here I am to make some. The first book is set in summer, and while it doesn't take place strictly at the beach, and it's been a while since I've actually read it, I think there is a beach in it. But that is Amy and Roger's Epic Detour. Now, I just recently unclothed all my books, so yeah, it's there. Amy and Roger's Epic Detour. So this book is about Amy and Roger, and they detour through the states. If I remember correctly, Amy is moving to a new house. Like I said, it's been a while, but it is ultimate road trip. And road trips are an amazing thing to do during the summer, whether it's to the beach or whether it's somewhere else. Next up is The Pretty Series by Jenny Han. So this consists of the first book, The Summer I Turned Pretty, It's Not Summer Without You, and We'll Always Have Summer. These books are about Belly, who, as long as you can get back past the main fact that, you know, her name is Belly. The books are awesome. They take place at the beach, at a beach house. There's romance, there's sadness, there's grief, there's unrequited love. Like, it's an awesome series. Perfect for beach reads. They're not that big either, so they won't weigh you down. And they pack one heck of a punch. Of course, it would not be summer without the Sisterhood of the Traveling Plants by Anne Brashares. These books are ultimate summer. They take place in the summer. They take place all over the world, depending on what book you're reading. And this one, I believe Lena is actually in Greece. So bonus, there is a beach and water. Summer is always an awesome time to reread these two. I finally read the 5th book last summer and it broke my heart just a little, while still being so amazing. I have Forgive My Fins by Tara Lynn Childs. So this is a part of her Mermaid trilogy, and they take place during the summer, they take place in a beach town, but they also take place underwater because their main character is, spoiler, a mermaid. Hence, you know, forgive my fins. Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? There's a lot that goes on in these. They are super adorable, super cute to read, fast reads, and you could definitely speed through the trilogy in no time while getting a nice, even glow, or avoiding the sun like I do and slathering on a whole bunch of sunscreen and sitting in the shade. I have the Tomorrow series by John Marsden. So I don't have the first one. It's actually on loan out to my neighbor, but these are awesome books. The first book, it takes place during the summer, right before school starts again, and the group of friends are away camping, and unknown Asian invaders, that's what they're called, take over Australia, because they're set in Australia. So these kids fight back. There's a lot of action, a lot of adventure. They're going to keep you well entertained while you're sitting in the sun, and it takes place in Australia. That's like a lot of beach, right? It's like all one beach. No, it's not. Now, just in case you don't want to do young adult for your beach reads, I have you covered. Of course, it's not summer without Veronica Mars. I mean, Neptune is in California. It has a beach. There is surfing, so yeah, this may not actually take place during the summer, but who cares? It's California. And the $1,000 Tan Line is set during spring break, so it's kind of like summer. It's vacation from school, right? And it's hot. But this book is awesome. Her second book, Mr. Kiss and Tell, and by her I mean Veronica Mars, not Rob Thomas, is out already, and it is wonderful as well. There's a lot of mystery, there's a little bit of Logan Echolls. Mostly you just get some awesomeness of Veronica and her dad. And Mac, because Mac is so cool. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a good book. I have Title by Emily Snow. So this is about a Hollywood starlet named Willow who has had some issues, just gotten out of rehab, and she's going to Hawaii to film her last chance at a career movie where she has to learn how to surf and meets gorgeous Australian hunk Cooper. There's surfing, there's beach. I don't remember if it's the summer, but it's Hawaii, so it's always nice out. And there's a lot more to this than just some rich, snobby Hollywood starlet who has had too many issues. Like, this book made me cry and made me laugh. And there are sexy times, so you're getting a lot of everything with this one. If you're not into all of the sexy times, but you still want a more adult read, I have The Help by Kathryn Stockett. This book is amazing. If you have the patience, I highly recommend it on audio, but it's like 20 some hours long, so yeah, you know, it's nice, but it's really long. The book is wonderful. If you haven't read it yet and you've only seen the movie, definitely go and read the book because it is so much better. It's just, I can't express how much I loved reading this book. And I've read it several years ago now, and I definitely want to reread it again sometime soon because it was just so good. So my last 4 books are all by the same author. And they all fit the bill. And if you watched any of my videos last month, you'll know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Let's just hear it for Abby Glines. She's like the queen of summer beach reads. So we have Until Friday Night, which, granted, I have not yet read. It does not come out until August, so if you're not lucky like I am to have a signed ARC, then you have to wait a couple months. It is about football. It is about love. I don't know if it takes place in the summer, but it's Abby Glines, so like none of the rules apply to her books because they're all just awesome summer beach reads. I have The Vincent Boys, which is the first book in her Vincent Boys duology. This one does take place in summer. It has romance. There's not necessarily a beach, but there's swimming. It's Alabama, so there's swimming holes and like beaches on lakes, not ocean beaches, but it is good. There's slight sexy times. It is young adult, so it's not as intense as like her new adult ones are. So different varying degrees there. I have her first book in the Seabreeze series, Breathe, and of course I'll link down below any and all reviews I have for these books that I have just shown you down there, so you can go check them out better. But this takes place in Seabreeze, Alabama, on a beach, or in a beach town, by the beach, in the water. It's really awesome. This one is like her borderline young adult, new adult, so you'll just swoon all around. And finally, I have Fallen Too Far, which is the first in her Rosemary Beach series. So, I mean, it's beach is in the series name, so it takes place at a beach. There's beach involved. I can't remember if it's summer. I'm pretty sure it's summer. So it fits all of the bills. Summer, beach, reading. So this is new adult. If it is more up your alley, I highly recommend it. I love this series. I can't wait to continue reading this series this summer. So it is highly up there on my recommendations. So those are some of my top summer beach read recommendations. Hopefully you have one book or more that struck your fancy and you're going to go and get it from the library, get it on Kindle, get it from a bookstore, borrow it from a friend so you can go and read it. I enjoyed all of these books. I have continued reading all of their series if I have not completed them yet, except for the Tomorrow series. I need to actually read the book that I showed you this summer because I want to finish reading that series. It's so good. But they are all by fantastic authors and are definitely beach tote worthy for reading while you're just basking and having fun in the sun and sand. So that is it for me. I now need to go and edit and upload and then get ready for work because I'm in the middle of an 8-day stretch and it sucks. So, yep. Make sure you comment down below if any of these books struck your fancy. If you've read them, let me know and we can start discussing. Let me know if you think they are beach reads or not, because my recommendation of a beach read could be completely different of yours. And recommend some beach reads to me down below so I can have some stuff to read, because I'm actually going to the beach next week. So Sophie and I need a book to read while we're there. Clearly, it's not like I have enough books already on my TBR that need to get conquered. I need more recommendations. So until next time, guys, happy reading.